You're 27, and you're an
Hmm.
attractive woman. Do you plan on getting married anytime soon?
I'm actually getting a divorce. So yeah, hopefully one day again.
You're getting a divorce.
Hmm.
Why?
Because my husband is 27, 6'6", and has resources, and a lot of women like that.
I asked you why you're getting divorced, and you said because your husband's tall and your age.
No, I'm saying because he's financially stable and he um, had lots of options and explored those options.
Okay, could you just make it a straight answer? Because I'm not understanding.
Infidelity.
How often did you cheat?
I didn't cheat. He did.
Hmm. Well, ma'am, I hate to break this to you. Um, but at 27, 6'6", you do realize that men who have resources and options, that's going to be with any man that has resources. We have options. See, again, do you want strict monogamy too?
Well, that's what he wanted when he asked me to marry him.
Well,
So
no,
yeah.
we can get, see, we have the resources. We can get strict monogamy from you. When you have the resources, then you can set the terms. Let's get real. He out earns you, right?
Yes.
Right. So women like that. So now you think it's better to divorce him and leave the resources behind. And this is why I believe we should go back to fault divorce and no child support, no alimony. So women like this, when they decide to leave, they can leave with what they came with and not get payments for vagina that I can't access. See, in a pre-1960s world, you could have left your husband, but you could not be getting payments from him. Because
We married in Texas. I won't get payments for him regardless.
spousal support needs children?
No.
What?
No,
Okay.
not in Texas. You don't get spousal support.
Okay. So, no, but they have community spousal support, but they have communal property, things like that. You're not walking away. You're not walking away with what you came with. I mean, I lived in Texas for 12 years and I was married in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So let's be honest. You're not walking with what you came with.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Correct.
Right. And who purchased the bulk of what you're walking with?
It was shared.
It was shared.
Yeah.
Okay. Shared what percentage?
60-40.
Okay. 60-40. So is he an athlete?
Not professionally, collegiately.
Right. 60-40. So and I'm being serious, ma'am. At 27, infidelity, and I don't expect women to like infidelity. I don't. I really don't. But I expect black women to understand that white women, Hispanic women, Asian women, Middle Eastern women put up with infidelity because they expect men with resources and means to have other women. They know that, so it happens. They accept it. Black women, if you want men at those levels, you need to get on board with women at these levels. They will tell you. A lot of these women know their other, the women that the men cheat with. As long as he's not bringing home any diseases, outside children, or scandals. As long as he's not embarrassing you in public. That should be, I'm going to be dead honest. That's the affluent, high value way it goes. You have to make an agreement about these things up front, and you may have something on the side too. Happens all the time because I now see a 27-year-old woman who's going to get back out on the dating market, and how long were you guys together?
6 years.
Okay, so 6 years, you're going to have a lot to detox from. Do you ever want to have children?
Yes.
All right. Well, based on what I'm hearing, ma'am, has he apologized for his infidelity? Okay. Is he still doing it?
I don't know. We're not in the same home.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what somebody should have told you. You might want to check. You might want to think several times before going to file this divorce, because it may sound like it's a good idea right now, but at 27, you're not the 21-year-old you were. You're another danger zone black woman out here, and it takes time to get through the issues you have. All I'm saying, ma'am, is marriages are messy. People are messy. People make mistakes. People make errors. But unless you already have somebody else you're seeing, I don't know. I'll leave it alone. Did he make any babies while he was out there?
Not to my knowledge.
All right. And he apologized.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't want to forgive him?
Yes, I did forgive him, but I don't trust him anymore. So no, I didn't want to continue with the relationship if I don't trust him.
All right. Well, I'm going to say it anyway, ma'am. You could be making a mistake, because getting back here out in the dating market, have you, I don't know if I want to ask you that. I don't know if you've actually gone out on a date, but the dating market is far worse than what you have already. So let me disabuse you of the fact that you're gonna find people out here, especially the kind of men you're used to, have rotations. And aren't really down with committing to older women. And I hate to hear divorces for infidelity. Again, not trying to get you to saying you might want to think several times about it, because black folks, we walk away from our marriages. And if you watch this broadcast, divorces are down, marriages are up. And if you have a man that you've been with for years who apologized, and you say you can't trust him, I would exhaust all options, therapy, reconciliation, because I'm going to be honest, ma'am, you don't want to be back out here thinking you're going to possibly find a better deal, because you still got to do some healing. And you might as well do, and all things being equal, I'm going to just be pragmatic like a father would be. You might as well heal with your husband than to heal while you're bouncing between Tom, Dick, Harry, trying to date out here, trying to figure out what this is going on, and then wishing you just stayed in your marriage. Take some time, think about it, pray about it, meditate on it. Ask, is there anything that he can do to regain my trust? And before you go through that process and get back out here, because as a guy's divorced, I'm telling you, a 27-year-old woman out in Texas, you're outnumbered. But thank you for being honest. It shows that a lot of character that you can at least be honest about it.
Appreciate your input.